Too little, too late. That's what a coalition of Ohio's unions is telling Governor Kasich after he offered to meet to discuss the hotly contested collective bargaining law. 9 News reporter Jay Warren is here now with more on what both sides are saying. Jay?
Well, Carol, with a repeal of the collective bargaining law that was known as Senate Bill 5 looking more and more likely, the governor offered to sit down to the table to talk about changes. The unions have said, however, not until after November 8th. The protests over Senate Bill 5 brought tens of thousands to Columbus, but the bill passed, and Governor Kasich signed it into law. That's when union leaders like Mark Monahan, president of the Cincinnati Firefighters Union Local 48, started working to get it repealed.
Our leaders talked to him 5 or 6 months ago and said, hey, let's sit down and talk about this. There was no interest.
Monahan says with 1.3 million Ohioans looking to repeal the law, it is only now that the governor wants to talk.
Negotiations do work. That's what the basis of this bill is about, is negotiations, and it's kind of ironic that they didn't want to allow us to negotiate, and now all of a sudden they want to negotiate.
Mike Wilson, founder of the Cincinnati Tea Party, hoped there would be talks.
I think everyone sees the polling. They know that this is an uphill battle for this campaign. But at the same time, you realize there's a lot of provisions that are part of SB5 that individually are popular.
He thinks if the entire law is scuttled, lawmakers will be too afraid to bring it up again.
I think he's got a legitimate beef that maybe there should have been some more listening going on in the very beginning of the process. I'm not sure it would have changed the outcome that much, but even those of us who are in favor of Senate Bill 5 say they're 90% good in here. There's 10% that I think we should talk about looking to change. And I just don't want to get in a situation where if we throw out this whole thing, the politicians are scared to deal with what are very serious issues for our state going forward.
Rob Nichols, a spokesman for Governor Kasich, gave me a statement this afternoon saying, quote, "We're confident that there are reasonable folks who understand the value of restarting the negotiations, and we look forward to talking with them."